recommend if you want one of the rarest camos in the game, then you have to go and do these challenges. Rebirth have released one of the hardest Easter eggs to do up to date. So what you have to do for this Easter egg is actually you have to complete 3 different Easter eggs in one game to get this blueprint, which is the overall Easter egg of doing all these Easter eggs. So first things first, to start off this Easter egg hunt, the very first one you got to do is over in Chemical. So head on over to Chemical, and the first one you want to get to is this one in the top floor in the right side of the building. There's a number on the wall with a letter above it, so this is very significant for the next few stages. So make sure you note down the number and note down what letter it's related to. So usually it's A, W, and X. In this case we have X right off the rip. If you make your way down through Chemical on the second floor, you'll see the next letter and number going with this. This is random every time, so don't take note and just think they're going to be like this every time. It changes every game, so make sure you get in there and check the number every time. The last number is over at the end next to the part where we actually input these numbers. It's right on the wall before you go into the last room where you can actually check out these generators. Once you get that number, run into this room and you're going to see a button saying reset, and you just click reset on this to reset the power and it'll all come up online. So this part is a little bit of a puzzle, so make sure you pay attention to which numbers increment when you click a certain button. So you have 3 different terminals, they're right in front of you, so you click one of them. Usually one will associate itself directly with A, so it'll go up 1 number. One of them will directly indicate A and X will go up together as like 1 and 1, and then the last one usually does all of the letters at once with 1 increment. So you just got to make sure you get the numbers to align correctly with the ones you've noted from earlier in the building. Great, now that you've that done, the quickest way to get to the next one, which is all the way down in Factory, is you have to jump into helicopter. I think this is the quickest way and easiest way, especially if you're doing this in a solo. Jump into helicopter, fly down there and run into this building. It's on the first floor, you just got to run over. It's in through the doors called B4, and it's at the very bottom. You'll see this box inside this cage. All you have to do is shoot the box and it'll pop out this little key card, this ID badge. You take it and run. Do not die with this on your body, because if you do, you can't get it back and this Easter egg is finished. The best way to get away here is run straight out, jump into the water. We're going to swim to our next location with this ID key. Another great tip is just swim under the water, come up for a little bit of air and keep swimming under the water. This game is so active right now, so you can use this secret tunnel to get into the building we need to go to. Run through this glass window, turn around, go up the stairs and put the key in to open the door. This will lead us to our second Easter egg of the game, which is turning on that power over at Industries. And we can grab this UAV as well, very helpful when pushing across the industry. Best option from here and speediest option from here is to just run straight through Chemical, bottom floor, through the tunnel, which will lead us to our next Easter egg. So when you come in here, you're going to see this monitor, and as you can see, the monitor for me is all pixelated, and I couldn't figure this out for like 2 or 3 goes. And I didn't know what to do here, but I realized it was my settings, guys. It was my settings that was causing this issue. So it was my settings, guys. You got to make sure you don't have like super low settings. I have super low settings because I don't really care about that detail in the game. You know what I mean? I want the frames to be as fast as possible. So you got to go in here. So what I did to make sure this kind of fixed it, I put texture resolution to normal. Don't think that affected it, but what did affect it was detail quality level and particle resolution. I put them to normal and high, and then that seemed to just fix the issue. So if you're having this issue, make sure you have that set up. Yeah, so once you can actually see the monitor, you got to take down the numbers, and that is from highest number to lowest number. Make sure you do it that way. This is the code for the keypad, which is going to open up the gun, which is the final Easter egg of this whole hunt. So you got to pick, in my case, it was like 76, 67, then 986, and then so once I got all them numbers, I placed them into the keypad, and this just opens up the first section of this Easter egg, if you get what I'm saying. So this will open up the 4 different chest plates, an armor box and a few things. But if you look here at this little section, you can see there's 3 green dots just lit up. That means we've done every Easter egg that we had to do previously to allow this button to be clicked, and this was the last one of them Easter eggs, which lets us click that button to open up this case, which holds the advanced UAV and of course what we were looking for, that redacted secret challenge blueprint with the DG56. The gun itself isn't amazing or anything, but the blueprint itself is going to be such an exceptional and rare one to get. So I would recommend, if you want one of the rarest camos in the game, then you have to go and do these challenges. Hopefully this helps you get the Easter egg. Hopefully it was helpful overall. If it was, hit a like, hit a sub to the channel, and I'll be putting up more videos like this for the new Rebirth Island. See you in the next